Hello and welcome into King Arena. Tonight we'll be bringing you a matchup between the Wheaton Thunder and the North Central Cardinals. My name is Cassie Thornburg alongside John Mark Mills, and man, we're coming off two key victories for the Thunder. They're looking at a chance to take the outright title for conference. Right now they're sitting in first place. They're already set to host the tournament, but with tonight's performance over North Central, they could take the outright title, which is huge. So coming off those two victories, the first one against Illinois Wesleyan on Saturday night, man, it caused a roar here in King Arena, and then on Wednesday night against Carroll, winning 71-54. It was really a story of those 7 seniors that swept the floor with those two teams. So we're excited to bring you this one with the Wheaton Thunder continuing to roll over teams. Tonight they're taking on the North Central Cardinals. Again, I'm Cassidy Thornburg alongside John Mark Mills. Stay with us for this Wheaton Thunder Sports Network broadcast.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to King Arena on the campus of Wheaton College for tonight's CCIW contest between the North Central College Cardinals and your Wheaton College Thunder. At this time, we'd ask everyone to please rise for the national anthem being performed tonight by Wheaton sophomore English writing major Savannah Jayaraman.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
The starting lineup for tonight's game. First for the visiting Cardinals, North Central College.
Okay, hello and welcome back to King Arena. I'm Cassidy Thornburg alongside John Mark Mills, and we're bringing you this Wheaton Thunder Sports Network broadcast of the Wheaton Thunder 18-6 overall, 11-4 in conference, taking on the North Central Cardinals, 11-13 overall, 7-8 in conference. John Mark, as they announce the starting lineups, who are a couple of players that are sticking out to you?
I mean, kind of as you already mentioned before about the seniors mopping the floor with some of the last two opponents that the Thunder had played. I think definitely the seniors are players that you'll want to be looking for. Definitely Hannah Williams, she played extremely well against Illinois Wesleyan, as well as Jill Berg. Those are kind of two huge, impactful players in that game. So those are two players to watch. And then, I mean, obviously Hannah Frazier. You watch her every game because she's one of the top scorers in the conference, and just a huge contributor for this Thunder team. So as far as the Cardinals go, interesting that Alana Newsome, the high scorer for North Central, is not starting this game, so it'll be definitely watch her coming off the bench perhaps for the Cardinals.
Right, yeah, you mentioned it too. As they even announce these starting lineups, you see just the seniority that the Thunder have. Several seniors on that starting lineup, including Jacqueline Sanjul and Kirsten Madsen here. And then you look on the other side of the court, and it's a very young team that the North Central Cardinals sport, like you mentioned.
Yeah, for sure. And like that was a huge contributing factor in the Thunder's wins recently, was that seniority, the seniors really stepping up in these big moments, in these big games. And despite the fact that these aren't, North Central perhaps isn't on the level of something like a North Park or an Illinois Wesleyan, this is still a huge game to be able to claim outright victory of the CCIW regular season title would be huge. And they've shown that they can get it done against the best in the conference, so we'll see tonight if they can get it done against more of a middling team.
And as the energy continues to rise here in King, here's those starting lineups one more time for the Thunder. Kirsten Madsen, Jacqueline Sanjul, Hannah Williams, Hannah Swider, and Hannah Frazier. For North Central, Hayden Braun, Rebecca Foley, Natalie Demotrova, Allison Pearson, and Maya Walls. The Wheaton Thunder sporting their all-white unis now taking the court. The North Central Cardinals in their all-black uniforms joining them. Here's Hannah Frazier at tip-off. She'll go against Maya Walls. And it's in the favor of the Thunder. So Jacqueline Sanjul down to Hannah Swider with a quick long two. She buries it to put the Thunder on the board.
It looked like just a little sloppiness, a little bit of sleep there from North Central. That was a wide open shot just right off the bat for the Thunder.
So good start for the Thunder as the Cardinals are looking to answer here. Sending it round robin. Showing some good pressure by the Thunder. Now driving into the lane. Shot is blocked down by Hannah Frazier. Jacqueline Sanjul quick with the rebound. Down to Madsen. Madsen back to Williams. Down to Frazier. Over to Sanjul. It'll roll off her foot, so Cardinals take over. Cardinals working quickly, trying to match the pace of the Thunder. Long two. Doesn't go for the Cardinals, but they'll catch the rebound. With plenty of time, they're trying to work their way around the Thunder. With 9 seconds on the shot clock, Braun's got to do something with it. Braun's dribbling around. She's dribbling on Kirsten. Loses it, but the Cardinals able to get the finish.
Yeah, it's a nice feed inside by Braun, able to get the penetration and find an open teammate for the easy two.
Yeah, Maya Walls with the finish there for the Cardinals. Jacqueline Sanjul here to reset for the Thunder. So tie game 2-2 early. Here's Madsen around the arc. Swider over to Williams. Williams down to Frazier. 8 on the shot clock. Sanjul puts it up. Comes off the front iron. Williams fights for the rebound. Puts up the hook shot, doesn't go. Again fights for the rebound. And it's going to be ruled the Thunder's ball from the baseline.
Yeah, it looked like a lot of contact on that play, so no surprise there that the fouls ended up being called there, and the Thunder will get it another chance at this possession.
So here's one of those seniors we talked about earlier, Jacqueline Sanjul, the senior from San Luis Obispo, California. She brings it into Swider. Williams working on hook shot, gets it to fall. So Cardinals tracking back quickly. Dribbling on Williams. It's lost. Hannah Frazier with the rebound. She gets it over to Williams. Frazier now again with the ball. Kicks it back to Swider in the corner. Good look at a three, but comes off the iron. Looks like the Thunder are gonna again take over from the baseline. So they'll maintain possession here, the 2-point lead over the Cardinals.
Yeah, not sure what the call was there on that play. I wasn't sure if she stepped out of bounds or if there's a foul call But either way, the Thunder will inbound this one.
Overarching pass to Frazier. Swider finds Jewel in the corner. She sends it cross court to Williams. Williams with a look. Puts up the three. It's short. Cardinals grab the rebound. Here's Braun for the Cardinals, working against Madsen. Kicks it out to the corner. And the foul is going to be called against the Thunder. You'll see it here on the replay. Here's Hannah Swider, who ended up getting the call against her, allowing the Cardinals to now bring it in from baseline. They lose possession. Frazier with another snag. Thunder back on offense.
Yeah, the Cardinals seem to be having a hard time getting it in kind of in that paint area. That's the second pass that they've had intercepted around that area, so some nice defense by the Thunder early on.
So again, the Thunder looking to claim the outright title tonight in TCIW. We're putting everything out on the court from the get-go. Here's the kick out to Madsen. 4 on the shot clock. She tries to put it up. It's snagged by the Cardinals this time. It's kicked out to Braun. Braun puts it up. Comes off the side of the iron. Swider with the grab for the Thunder. She sends it back to Sanjul. Sanjul finds Williams. Frazier with a classic Frazier 2. What a look by her. She just takes a step to the right, puts it up. It falls. So Thunder now extending their lead to 6-2. Here's Rebecca Foley. She kicks it out to Braun. 7 on the shot clock. Braun loses it. Goes out of bounds. But it touched the Thunder last, so the Cardinals will bring it in as the Thunder make a couple substitutions. There's Dembski for Swider and Myroth now in the game as well. Cardinals bring it in. 2 on the shot clock. Braun tries to put it up. She falls down. She's going to get the shot clock violation against the Cardinals as Myroth will bring it back in for the Thunder. So Myroth immediately driving into the lane. Looking for a teammate now. Williams to help her out. They'll go back and forth. Myroth back with possession now. There's a foul on the court. The referees are going to talk it over. As the room waits for a call. So it's going to go against the Thunder, and the Cardinals will bring it in from baseline.
Yeah, it looks like it was on Myroth there, perhaps along the baseline before she dribbled it off her foot there, so we'll go back to the Cardinals.
So 5 minutes in this first quarter as Braun drives into the lane, sends the ball out of bounds. She's got a tough battle there working against Hannah Frazier, one of the best in conference. Cardinals now with a long 2. Doesn't go. Myroth, quick rebound. Myroth kicks out to Frazier. Frazier thinks about it. Doesn't take the 3. Now Williams driving into the lane. Kick out to Madsen. Madsen puts it up. It falls. Nothing but net.
Yeah, it's a great look from Madsen. Pretty open shot and buries it.
Her first 3 of the game. Going to take this to a 7-point game between the Cardinals and Thunder as the Cardinals look to retaliate.
Yeah, the Thunder are playing really good defense here, really clogging up the middle. We've seen the Cardinals try a few times for kind of that penetration play with number 4, Foley, for the Cardinals trying to get in to the paint area. And I think the Thunder have done a really good job of, just not letting that play sort of develop. As you see Myroth again go up here for 2 more, putting up the Thunder up by 9 now.
Yeah, there's Myroth with the floater, and there's going to be a timeout on the court So going into this timeout, the Thunder lead the Cardinals 11-2, 9-point lead with just over 4 minutes in this first quarter. Leading the charge for the Thunder is split between Madsen, Williams, and Frazier, all with 6 points. And then for the Cardinals, it's Pearson, who got 2 points, and then Foley just 1. Excuse me, just Walls there with the 2 points. So a lot of good looks for the Thunder early on, and the Cardinals going to have to rally back if they want to hang in with this top-tier team. Thunder back on the court. Cardinals joining them, bringing in from baseline. Here's Allison Pearson, hands it off to Natalie Dimitrova. Here's Pearson now driving in on Myroth. She pops it over her head. Frazier quick with another grab. That's her third we've seen, like you mentioned, John, in that area to center of the court. Here's Williams. She goes straight to the bucket, overshoots. It'll come off the other side, and the Cardinals will be quick to get things going the other direction. Here's Hayden Braun driving into the lane. She's working on 2, but she passes it over, and Cardinals score.
Yeah, Braun recognizing she drew the double team there and then finding the open man, and she's been really the only one that's been able to kind of exploit the Thunder defense down low like that. That's the second time that she's made a nice little feed down low, and those are both all 4 of the points.
Exploding down low, there's Hannah Frazier with another quick 2 points. You know, she just steps over to the right and gets the bucket to go. So Cardinals now looking to track back from a 9-point difference. There's a foul called on the court. Myroth working for a rebound. It's going to go against the Cardinals as the Cardinals make a couple substitutions. So out of the game is Rebecca Foley. And then into the game for the Thunder is Zoa Nordling, the freshman who's been getting some more time from San Diego, California. Christy Dimsky over to Williams. Williams finds Myroth. Myroth down low to Nordling. Able to hang on. A little bit of a scuffle on the court, but Nordling maintains it for the Thunder as Frazier finds Myroth. Myroth with 4 seconds. She drives in. You're going to get another foul called against her.
Yeah, that looks like a pretty easy call to make, and we'll see it on the replay here. See if she moves her feet at all. I mean, maybe a little bit at the end, but I think I like that call from the refs there.
So that's just her first personal against Myroth. As the Cardinals lose this one to Demsky. Demsky finds Myroth on a quick run. She tries to put it up, but she falls as the Cardinals snag the ball. So the Cardinals resetting here. In the corner. Shot goes up. It doesn't come down for the Cardinals. So drive gun for them as the Thunder now have a chance to extend their lead. Here's Williams driving in. She passes off to Nordling. Nordling with the hook. Layup doesn't go, but it's going to stay in possession of the Thunder, so they'll bring it in from baseline.
It looked like Braun just kind of reached in there and got hit with the foul. And the Thunder doing a good job as well on the defensive end of making turnovers, and they haven't been able to convert them to a ton of points, as we saw kind of a desperation shot there on that fast break off of a turnover. But if they keep forcing these turnovers, it'll definitely be a good game trend for the Thunder.
Another foul on the court. It's going to go in the favor of Hannah Swider. It's going to be on the shot too, so she'll head to the charity stripe. You can see that on the replay. Hannah Swider is not the person you want to foul. She carries the highest free throw percentage for the Thunder, just under 90%. Takes down the first. She'll take another. second is good as well, so 2 for 2 for Hannah Swider from the line. That makes this an 11-point game. Thunder leading Cardinals 15-4. Cardinals kick out. Almost stolen away by Nordling, but the Cardinals hang on. Good pressure as they put up the shot. 3 falls.
Once again, that play completely, just the catalyst of that play was number 4, Braun, once again drawing 3 Thunder defenders to, and then kicking it out for the open 3.
Yeah, she was the catalyst. Kowalczyk was the finisher. First 3-pointer for Kowalczyk. As the Cardinals find themselves back with the ball here, chance to put up some more points. And basketball is really a game of runs. So here the Cardinals taking a chance at one of their own. Pearson driving in. She overshoots it. It's going to head out of bounds. But it's going to stay with the Cardinals. Go make a substitution. Now coming into the game for the Cardinals is Jessica Kowalczyk. Maybe hearing that name a lot because there's 2 of them. Got sisters on the court, Jessica Kowalczyk and Stephanie. So another foul. It went out of bounds. So Cardinals going to bring it in here. Dembski applying pressure now. Nordling, 7 seconds on the shot clock. Hook shot is blocked down by Jill Berg. Into the game for the Thunder. So Cardinals again to bring it in from baseline. Just 4 seconds on the shot clock. They're going to have to work quickly. Here's Braun to bring it in. She tries to chuck it center court. Good idea, but doesn't do a lot of good for the Cardinals, as the Thunder will now take the ball. So here's Zoe Nordlund over to Myroth. They're going to bring it down the court for the Thunder. Just 12 seconds left in the quarter. Nordlund going to drive to basket. She puts up the shot. Good look by her, but falls off the rim as the Cardinals get the opportunity to hit one at the buzzer. Here's Nordling. And Braun's shot goes up in time. Doesn't make it for the Cardinals. So end of the first quarter, it's 15-7. Thunder leading Cardinals.
Yeah, and for the most part, it was a quarter. I think that was dominated pretty well by the Thunder. Obviously, as we've talked about, played very well defensively, causing turnovers in that paint area. The Cardinals are really kind of trying to break into that paint area and make drives. I think for most of this game, we've seen Hayden Braun do it many times, and she's, like we've said, has been kind of making everything happen. She's got 3 assists, assisted all the baskets that the Cardinals have been able to put up. So she's definitely been playing extraordinarily well for them. We've seen a few, I think, desperation shots from her because the Thunder are closing out really well on her, I think, putting 2 or even 3 on her, which is giving her the opportunity to find her teammates that are open, but when she isn't, she's kind of been forced to throw up some desperation shots, and I think that's good defense by the Thunder, though.
Yeah, absolutely, and I think, too, it's worth mentioning that the Cardinals are without their lead scorer, Elena Newsom, the sophomore from Milwaukee, Wisconsin, too. And so we talked about it, that this is, really the seniors versus the underclassmen in a sense, because the Thunder have 7 seniors on their squad, which is a lot, versus the Cardinals, who are really playing from their sophomores and their underclassmen.
Yeah, exactly. So North Central definitely a team that you look forward to kind of develop throughout the years, and this is just obviously, like, at the record that they have, they're not at the bottom of the barrel as far as the CCIW goes, and they only have kind of upwards to go from here for sure.
Yeah, that's Braun and Walls going back and forth. Here's Kowalczyk now driving into the lane. It's blocked down again by Jill Berg. So that's Jill Berg's second block of the night. Thunder sending out of bounds, so Cardinals to bring it back in. Here's Braun. Long three, it falls. And that's Kowalczyk. So both Kowalczyks have a three-pointer in tonight's game. Here's Sanjul working around the arc. Swider down low to Berg. Berg hook shot, comes off the iron. Cardinals snag the rebound. Kowalczyk finds Walls. Wall sends it to the corner. It's going to be a foul on the court. It's going to go against the Thunder. It's going to be a pushing foul against Hannah Williams, her first of the night.
Yeah, and you can see that right there, just two hands extension. Pretty easy call to make.
Cardinals bringing in immediate three, and that's Kowalczyk back to back.
And that's a mirror. That's basically the exact same play we just saw them run. Off the baseline, quick pass in from Braun, and then a quick release on the shot from almost the exact same spot on the court. And suddenly we have a 2-point deficit for the Cardinals, followed by an air ball from the Thunder, and now they have a chance to tie it.
Yeah, and that's not a look by the Thunder there, like you said, giving the Cardinals an opportunity to make this a game. Here's a shot from the corner, comes off the rim. The Cardinals snag the rebound. They're going to put it up again. Swider gets the rebound this time. She's headed straight to the basket. Thinks otherwise. Turns around, finds Sanjul. Sanjul drives into the lane. She'll get the foul. So great idea by Sanjul. You'll see that here on the replay. She takes it and runs. And she gets a the foul called on the shot, so she'll take the line. Gonna be her first free throws of the night. First one just rims out, but she'll take another.
And the Cardinals currently outscoring the Thunder 6-0 in this second quarter before this free throw dropped, but definitely a great start for the Cardinals. Two quick threes off inbound passes brought them back into this game.
Yeah, absolutely. You said it. Now just a 3-point difference. So the Cardinals able to rally back here in the second quarter. Looking to do something on their own side of the court. They almost lose the ball but recover it. They've got 7 on the shot clock. Corner shot. It's good. This time Rebecca Foley gets it to fall. The junior from Waukegan, Illinois.
Yeah, huge burst from the Cardinals here. 3 straight threes, 3 for 3 from three-point land in this second quarter. And we're all tied up now. Just like that. Seems so quick.
And Sanjul draws another foul. Again on the shot. You know, it's kind of like what you said earlier, almost an identical play.
Yeah, just can't get to go in for the 3-point play, but she'll head back to the line anyway.
So she was 1 for 2 the last time, doesn't get the first one to fall. Here's her second. Second doesn't go either. Cardinals quick to get things going the other direction. And the hook shot is good for the Cardinals. Ball check.
That's just a crazy difficult shot. She basically shot completely around the Thunder defender there, scooped it up and off the glass.
Yeah, absolutely acrobatic, but it just speaks to how hard it is to get around the Thunder. And there's Hannah Frazier around the Cardinals with a hook shot of her own. So tie game here in King Arena, 18-18 between the Thunder and Cardinals. Thunder started with the momentum. Cardinals tracking back. Here's the long two. Bank shot by Walczak. So Cardinals finding momentum. Here's Williams to Frazier. Frazier takes the shot, but it falls off the front iron.
Yeah, and you could tell Frazier knew immediately as soon as she released that shot that was a miss. She went, as soon as she left her fingertips, she went running towards the rim to try to get that rebound and just got a hand on it but couldn't quite corral it. And it'll go back to the Cardinals.
Yeah, and that too just speaks to her experience as a former All-American, predicted preseason All-American this season as well. Cardinals working under the basket. Madsen grabs the rebound before they can get one to fall. Here's Swider tracking back. She sends it cross court to Dembski. Dembski open three. Comes off the front iron. It's short. So Cardinals still with the lead, looking to pile on some points. Here's the long three. Comes off the front iron. Dembski snags it for the Thunder. Over to Madsen. Swider trips down court, but gets back up as Williams surveys the field. Here's Frazier down low. Hook shot. Doesn't go, but there's a foul on the court. See that here again on the replay. It's going to go against the Cardinals as Hannah Frazier will take the line. Now Hannah Swider is the most lethal for the Thunder, but Frazier right there behind her. Gets her first to fall. As Frazier sports an 86% from the line. Here's her second.
And Frazier's been very efficient in this game. Up until that three, she was 3 for 3 from the field on the night, so she's been hitting her shots for sure. Those classic patented Frazier turnaround step back twos. She hit 2 of those, and I think she's been playing very well tonight.
Absolutely, she goes 2 for 2 from the line. As we're back knotted up here in King 2020. 8 on the shot clock. Cardinals stop and shoot against Swider, but it's short, so Williams grabs a rebound. Williams corner to Madsen. She puts up the three. It's good. Oh, and that's just what the Thunder needed. Madsen always comes in clutch with those 3-pointers timed perfectly. She's got a total of 6 points on the night. Cardinals score in answer.
Yeah, as you say, the Thunder really needed that three. That's only their second 3 of the night after the Cardinals have kind of been taking it to them from three-point land with 4 of their own. So, as you mentioned, that's a huge 3 as the Thunder put up another one.
Yeah, Swider in the corner with a look. Doesn't go as the Cardinals track back. They'll put up a 3 of their own. This one doesn't go. Frazier grabs a rebound this time. So not a lot of basketball, just a lot of shooting from around the arc. Here's Madsen. Goes up for the shot, but is fouled. You can hear King Arena getting louder and louder as Madsen will go to the line. Here's that on the replay.
Yeah, Madsen just driving, and then there you saw the hand from number 12 there just at the end. Then puts up the 2 and gets that to go, and we'll head to the line to potentially make it a 3-point play.
So Madsen, one of those players that's always exciting to see her continue to improve. There's her first. She gets it to fall. But she's been working on her shot, and you've just seen it over the past few games and over the season, too, that she's just become such a fundamental shooter for the Thunder. So here's Braun. She hands it off to Walczak. Back to Braun. Braun with 7 seconds drives into the lane. Tries to put up the ball around Madsen. unsuccessful. But again, there's going to be a foul on the floor against the Thunder. So Cardinals to bring it in from baseline. Braun puts up the long 2. Just in time, but it doesn't go.
And those are the type of shots that we've seen from Braun all night long. She's 0 for 9 from the field with 5 assists. So she's definitely been all passing, no scoring this game, and had contributed to every single point that the Cardinals had up to a certain point with those 5 assists. So only just watch her to be making the plays, but she hasn't been hitting as many shots as I'm sure she would like so far this game.
Here's Walls over to Kwolacek, down low, 7 on the shot clock. North Central able to get it around the body of Hannah Frazier. Incredible work by Dimitrov for the Cardinals. So keeping things close with just over 2 minutes left in the second quarter. Williams driving in. And there's going to be another foul on the court. It's going to go against Williams. You'll see that here on the replay. And that'll be the Thunder's second team foul and Hannah Williams' second personal as well. Here's Braun. Pump fake, sends it down low. Back to Braun now around the arc. Working on Madsen, drives into the lane. Quick shot. Doesn't go for the Cardinals, but they'll grab the rebound, put it up again. It's blocked down by Hannah Frazier. So quick series of events there, but Hannah Frazier stops the Cardinals from scoring. Now as the Thunder look to get some points of their own, Hannah Frazier's hook shot doesn't go, and the Cardinals snag the rebound. Here's Walls. She kicks it back to Kwolacek. That's Stephanie. Braun driving in, but there's going to be a call on the court. It's going to go against the Cardinals. The Cardinals' 5th team foul. It's going to be Myroth to bring it in from baseline to the freshman Zoa Nordling. Here's Nordling driving in. She puts up the one-handed layup. Doesn't go. Cardinals swipe the boards. Less than a minute in the second quarter. It's Braun dribbling around Myroth. Cardinals continuing to put in the work, looking for a hole or a gap in the Thunder's defense. Dimitrova puts it up under the basket. That's good for the Cardinals.
Yeah,
so 30 seconds left before half.
It's great footwork from her there on that play, for sure, to be able to get around her defender for that scoop layup.
Frazier with the long 2. Nothing but net. So the Thunder were down, but certainly not out. Exhibit A, Hannah Frazier. Shot clock now matching the game clock as 5 seconds remain before half. Call on the court is going to go against the Cardinals. Natalie Dimitrova. It's going to send Hannah Frazier to the line. We saw Hannah Frazier bury 2 earlier. She'll get a chance to put some in before half. First is good.
Yep, still the leading scorer for the Thunder now with 11 on the night, 4 for 8 from the field.
Second is good as well, so 4 for 4 on the night for Hannah Frazier. Cardinals with 2 seconds trying to put something up. They do, but it's no good. There's the buzzer. So an exciting and closer than expected first half between the Thunder and Cardinals. Again, the Thunder looking to claim the outright title in conference. Cardinals keeping this one close, 30-26 heading into half. I'm Cassidy Thornburg alongside John Mark, and we'll be back with you after half.
Be inspired as you seek to make a difference in the lives of children as an elementary, middle, or high school teacher.
Be challenged by a strong academic program that prepares you for the leadership skills needed to lead a classroom.
Be equipped with the strategies and tools from experienced professors in a program that boasts a 100% passing rate for all licensure exams.
Be inspired to lead others to the Christian faith as professional English language teachers serving across the globe.
Be challenged as you dive deep into learning about other cultures while understanding how to create the bridge between English and the native language of your students.
Be equipped as you gain valuable skills and lessons from leading researchers and teachers in the field who have decades of experience and whose work spans 6 continents.
Be inspired by diving deep into the study of the Bible and understanding the theology behind our faith.
Be challenged with advanced study of biblical and theological knowledge.
Be equipped to expand your knowledge, build your academic skills, develop critical reflection, and serve for Christ in His kingdom.
Be inspired as you grow in your ministry and collaborate with other leaders like you.
Be challenged, stretch your thinking, and deepen your understanding of your mission.
Be equipped to raise your level of leadership as you raise up faithful followers of Christ.
Be inspired to serve a world filled with justice and suffering.
Be challenged with a rigorous academic program that trains you to analyze psychological theory and research from a faith-based worldview and apply it to serve the needs of individuals and families in need of healing.
Be equipped to integrate your Christian faith and practice with the best of contemporary scholarship and professional standards in the disciplines of clinical psychology, counseling, and marriage and family therapy.
One word I'd use to describe my Wheaton experience is purposeful. And I say purposeful because through people and experiences here, the Lord has been teaching me to reorient my desires and aspirations for work in His kingdom.
Flourishing. I chose the word flourishing because of the specific leadership and mentorship opportunities I've experienced at Wheaton and how they've allowed me not only to grow here, but given me the confidence to navigate life after Wheaton.
Winning. I chose the word winning because I feel like all my friends and professors have encouraged me to have a winning mindset.
Full. I chose the word full because my Wheaton College experience has been full of mentorship and friendship here, and I've been left with intergenerational friendship that I'm going to take with me for the rest of my life.
Transformative. The reason why I chose the word transformative is because of all the ways I've been influenced by my professors, my peers, and my friends at my time at Wheaton.
Rooted. The reason I chose the word rooted is because I am leaving Wheaton grounded in both my faith and calling.
Unexpected. The reason I chose this word is because I expected to be challenged by Wheaton's academics, but I wasn't expecting how I would be challenged and grown through Wheaton's athletics, student life, and student engagement.
Deep. I chose the word deep because of the deep relationships I've been able to build with friends and all the people I've been able to meet at Wheaton.
Holistic. I chose that word because Wheaton has taken my education and my vision for my life and it's expanded it and shaped it physically, mentally, emotionally, and spiritually in every way.
Journey. The reason why I chose Journey is because of the many highs and lows that I've experienced here at Wheaton. These highs and lows are a taste of what life after Wheaton is going to be like. And this is why I love Wheaton.
Hello and welcome back into King Arena. I'm Cassie Thornburg alongside John Mark Mills. Thank you so much for joining our Wheaton Thunder Sports Network broadcast of the Wheaton Thunder hosting the North Central Cardinals. We're back with you here for the second half. The first half was closer than expected. The Thunder lead the Cardinals 30-26. And the Cardinals rallied back from an 11-point difference at one point there in the first quarter in order to keep this a tight one. The Thunder now back on the court and the Cardinals quick to join them.
Yeah, I think you mentioned in the first quarter how basketball is a game of runs, and I think we definitely saw that manifest itself in this game. The Thunder really dominated the first quarter, 15-7 coming out of that quarter, and we're just kind of all over the Cardinals defensively, but then in the second quarter, it was really kind of all North Central, at least until the end of that quarter, outscoring the Thunder 19-15 and clawing their way back into this game, a game that, yeah, it did not look like they had much business being in, so definitely been a game of runs as the Thunder put up a three.
Thunder in the same lineup as they started. Hannah Swider there with the three, doesn't fall. So either team yet to strike. Here's the hook shot by the Cardinals. And that one to Maya Wall's name, the senior from Milwaukee, Wisconsin. So Cardinals are the first to strike, trailing now just 2 points to the Thunder, 30-28. Sanjul back to Madsen. Madsen sends it over to Sanjul. She sends it cross court to Williams. 8 on the shot clock as Hannah Frazier gets a hook shot to go.
I think Frazier can really own this game. I think the way that she's playing, she's been very efficient shooting, and just it doesn't really look like it's been that hard for her inside as it has been against some other teams. So I think that she can really take over this game against the Cardinals and carry the Thunder here.
Braun kicks it out to Walls. Walls tries to get the floater to go. Comes off the front iron. Thunder tracking back now. Sanjul over to Madsen. Madsen drives in. Foul on the court. It's going to be a pushing foul against Braun. That's going to be her second foul and the first team foul for the Cardinals. So the Thunder to bring it in from baseline. Here's Sanjul, overarching pass to Frazier. She'll hand it back off to Sanjul as the Thunder reset. Madsen pulling out some skills against the Cardinals. Here's Hannah Frazier. Her shot comes off the front iron. So Cardinals immediately with the long three. It's good.
Cardinals were doing that a little bit at the end of the second quarter, just pulling up and taking quick threes off of the rush. So definitely something to be aware of if you are the Thunder, especially since they're able to get that one to drop.
Right, that's Rebecca Foley's second. We saw her hit one of those just before the end of the first half. Thunder grabbed their own rebound. Sanjul now driving into the lane, goes out of bounds. Christy Dembski is going to enter the game for the Thunder for Jacqueline Sanjul. Walls to Pearson. Pearson bringing it down court for the Cardinals. Cross court pass. Braun now driving in. She gets a foul called against her on the shot, so she'll take the line.
Braun with a chance to get her first 2 points of the game here from the line and potentially give the Cardinals a lead. Something they have not played with for much of this game. It's predominantly the Thunder ahead and the Cardinals trying to get within range or even the score up.
Her first falls. No surprise, she shoots just over 78% from the line. Here's her second. Gets a second to go as well. So 2 for 2 for Braun from the line. And that's going to give the Cardinals the lead here in the third quarter. 33-32 over the Thunder. Here's Madsen. She hands it over to Myroff. Myroff driving in. She's going to do the reverse layup, get it to fall. What a clean shot by Myroff to give the Thunder the lead. Here's the Cardinals working on Frazier. She blocks it down. It's going to be her third block. But not looking back is Braun, who gets that three to fall.
Cardinals are absolutely lighting it up from 3, 6 for 11 from three-point range in this game. The Thunder now with that three on the answer.
Showing them that her three game is strong as well.
And that's huge to bring that differential because, yeah, 6 for 11 for the Cardinals, now 3 for 12, excuse me, for the Thunder from three.
There's a traveling call against the Cardinals.
And that's really what's, has kept the Cardinals in this game, as we saw them really try to go inside close range early on, and it's the difference in this game has been the decision to try to kick it out and go for these threes that are now really starting to fall for them. So definitely an interesting shift in game plan here.
Hannah Frazier with the hook shot.
That just looks so easy for her. I don't know. I think she's just been really dominant this game, I think, and making it really look easy like that on that shot.
And the Cardinals now working around the arc. 9 seconds on the shot clock. Cardinals send it out of bounds.
Hannah Frazier leads all scorers by a significant margin with 16 on the night. Madsen has 12, and not a single Cardinal is in the double digits yet.
Little teamwork by Myroth and Frazier under the basket. Cardinals send it out of bounds, so the Thunder will continue to work.
That's a great pass from Frazier, seeing that she got the double team and then finding wide open Myroth there, but just not able to finish.
And there's a momentary pause on the court as the refs are talking through something. There's the whistle. Thunder to bring it in. Frazier to Madsen. Madsen dribbling on Braun. Hands it over to Frazier, who knocks down the two. And like you said, she just makes it look so easy.
Yeah, I mean, when she makes a shot like that, you just think she could do that every possession, seemingly. It just seems like get it to Frazier, turn around, take that two, easy. Obviously, that's not the case. She can't make it every time, but she sure makes it look like she could.
Yeah, and you wonder, is she sweating? Here's Frazier driving in. Sends the ball out of bounds. Went off the Cardinals, so Thunder bring it in. Substitution for the Cardinals. Braun's gonna step out as Jessica Kwalczyk checks back in.
As you see on the replay here, Dembski just trying to feed it into Williams, and a little bump there from Foley, and that'll send her to the line. Looking to add to her total. She's got only 2 points on the night, but 6 assists for Williams, which is leading the Thunder, and I believe leading all players as well with 6 assists. So once again, the seniors are really the ones getting it done for the Thunder. Williams with those assists. Obviously Frazier with 18, and then Madsen not doing too bad either with 12.
Williams knocks down both her free throws, 2 for 2 from the line. Here's a long two for the Cardinals. Comes off the front iron, but they'll grab the rebound. There's a scuffle on the floor. Myroth will eventually end up with it for the Thunder. She's driving to the basket without hesitation. She kicks it out to Williams. Williams in front of the team bench. Overarching pass to Frazier, down low to Myroth, who just immediately pops it up, but it comes out. Frazier fighting for the rebound, gonna get the call against her.
Yeah, that's a shot that you just love to see the finish on, because once again, Frazier picking the ball up here, realizes, well, this replay's a little late, but realized that she had 2 players on her, was able to find the open Myroth once again, but just can't quite finish it, and those are baskets I think the Thunder gotta have. They want to really pull away in this game.
Hannah Swider checks in for Kirsten Madsen, as Allison Pearson brings the ball down for the Cardinals. Here's Pearson driving in, working on Dembski. She draws the and one, makes the shot, and will take the line. Here it is again on the replay. There's Pearson, able to get around Dembski with that shot. Makes the free throw, gets all 3 points. As the game still remains close between the Thunder and Cardinals, 4-point difference. The Thunder lead 43-39. Myroth kicks back to Swider. Swider around the corner to Myroth, back to Swider. She takes the 3, buries it. Swider's first three-pointer of the night. Swider with the rebound, fast break, puts up the layup, gets it to fall.
Yeah, Swider single-handedly drawing a timeout from the Cardinals here. 5 quick points from her, and she joins Madsen with that 3. Now only 2 players on the Thunder have drilled 3s this game. Madsen, up till that point, was carrying that statistics, 3 for 4 from the three-point line, but now we got Swider at 1 for 5, so the Thunder are able to extend this lead back up to 9. It's been close for a while, but now the Thunder are trying to bring it back kind of to the ranges that it was around in the first half.
Right, and that largest lead in the first half was 11 points. It was just over a minute 30 in that first quarter where the Thunder had that many points on the Cardinals, so they're looking to get back there, extend their lead here. You know, when you have a player like Hannah Swider who checks into the game and immediately makes a dent like she did for the Thunder, you know, that's what Coach Madsen is looking for and asking for, and she's delivering. So, of course, she's going to come back on the court out of this timeout, as well as Jill Berg, Christy Dembski, Hannah Williams, and Jordan Myrock. The Cardinals coming out of their own timeout, now joining the Thunder on the court. Walking the dog for the Cardinals is Jessica Kwolacek. She dribbles herself into the corner, comes back around, hands it off. Here's Pearson. At the top of the arc, she's going to drive in. Around Dembski, she gets the hook shot. Dembski and Swider bring the ball down for the Thunder quickly, changing momentum here. Dembski over to Williams. Williams surveys the court as she finds Swider. Swider, top of the key. 3 comes off the rim.
Swider feeling it, but can't get that one to go. She's trying to have the last 8 points for the Thunder if she would have drilled that one, but can't do as the Cardinals once again get around the Thunder defense.
Right, there's another hook shot down low for the Cardinals as the Thunder will call a timeout.
It looks like Coach Madsen not too happy with those 2 drives from the Cardinals around the Thunder defense. Able to get to the cup there and lay in 2 nice shots off the backboard, off the glass. Now back down to a 5-point lead for the Thunder.
Right, so going into that last timeout, you know, the Thunder had just extended their lead and they were looking to just continue building on it. And then the Cardinals were able to track back and close in on it. So the Cardinals now looking to continue coming at that lead, and the Thunder looking to put up a little bit more defense as they stop the Cardinals from doing so. Here's Myroff to bring it in for the Thunder as the Cardinals step back on the court. Myroff to Swider. Swider over to Williams. Williams to Swider. Swider to Madsen in the corner, down low quickly. Berg with the layup. It's going to be Berg's first points of the game. Cardinals driving in. Just rims out as Berg snags the rebound.
As you see on the replay here, there's a nice little pump fake and then step over. Should have been a pretty easy shot there, but just rolled out, so big miss there, I think, from the Cardinals, and it'll go back to the Thunder.
So Myroff to Swider. They'll come down court with it. Foul's going to go against the Cardinals. Against Ishel Leuvenberg. Myroth to bring it in from baseline. Here's the pass to Berg. Berg down low, gets a layup. So back-to-back layups for Berg.
Berg doing a great job in substitution of Hannah Frazier. 4 points now, her first 2 buckets back-to-back.
On over to Kwolchek, but Cardinals get the foul against them. So mute point now as the Thunder will bring it in. Substitution for the Cardinals. Into the game, Stephanie Kwolchek for Hannah Vitkus. We saw Stephanie Kwolchek, the freshman, bury a 3 earlier, as well as her sister Jessica bury 2. Here's Swider, hands it off to Williams. Williams down low to Berg. Berg over now to Williams. Continuing to switch the court. Berg driving in. Sends it across to Williams. 4 on the shot clock. Williams going to drive in, puts up the bucket. Shot clock violation against the Thunder.
Yeah, just good defense all around from the Cardinals there, forcing that shot clock violation. Berg was immediately swarmed by defenders and wasn't able to find anyone open enough for a shot, and it'll go back to the Cardinals with 1.3 left. We'll see if they can get a shot off before the end of this quarter.
Quick substitution for the Thunder. Zoe Nordland back into the game. Hannah Williams going to step out. So yeah, 1.8 seconds, like you mentioned, on the clock before the end of this third quarter. Cardinals possession. Here's Braun. Not able to get the shot off in time from half point. So there's the end of the third quarter. Thunder lead Cardinals 52-43. Let's play one more. So again, the Thunder looking to be the outright conference leaders heading into that conference tournament, which they'll host starting next week. And the Cardinals looking to hinder the Thunder from doing so.
Yeah, and if the Thunder are able to pull this one through, it will definitely follow a historical trend that that Wheaton has been able to pull against North Central, as they've won the last 22 meetings against the Cardinals, which is definitely just an impressive streak, a streak that goes all the way back to the 2009-10 season, and the Thunder are overall 40-8 against North Central at home. So they've definitely established over the years that this is something that they do, that they beat North Central at home. And obviously that would be huge to clinch this regular season title. So
right, like you said, they've played 101 times, these two teams. That's a lot of times.
The 101st meeting, 79-21 all-time series between these two teams. So obviously heavily in Thunder's favor. Let's see if they can add one more. They get their 80th win against the Cardinals.
All right, here's the fourth quarter. Cardinals start with possession. They're working quickly in the corner. Braun thinks about the shot, doesn't take it. Braun now sends it cross court. 8 on the shot clock. Gonna be a foul on the court against the Thunder. It's gonna go against number 10, Zoe Nordland, the freshman, her first.
Yeah, that's on Nordland there, just pushing the back, causing the North Central player just to fall down there.
So working down low, the Cardinals get the bucket. Jessica Kwolchek, good moves over Jill Berg there. Here's Swider over to Nordland. Nordland driving in, working on 2, she draws the foul. You'll see that here again on the replay.
Nordling just driving into Foley and drawing the foul, sending her to the line. That one clangs off the back of the iron, and Get the 2nd to 2 here.
So her first time at the line. Misses the first, and the second is short as well. But the beautiful thing is she's a freshman. She's got plenty of time to improve and build on that. So here's the Cardinals coming down court. Driving in, kicks out to the corner. Gonna hand it off along 2. Doesn't fall for Allison Pearson, giving the Thunder the opportunity to score here. So Swider working on Braun. She hands it over to Madsen. Madsen loses it. It's going to be a foul on the court. So that was Kwolachek who stole the ball away from Madsen, but then the foul was called. You'll see it here on the replay. As both teams make some substitutions. So Nordling out of the game, who the foul was against, as well as Myroth. And Dembski back in. North Central with an incredible layup. No hesitation there by Kwolachek as she got around 3 to get the layup. So keeping this a 5-point game here in King Arena with just over 8 minutes in the 4th quarter. Swider over to Dembski. Dembski almost loses it, but hangs on to it, kind of like a hot bag of popcorn. And Berg with the follow-through. Another call on the court, gonna go against the Cardinals this time. So Williams and Swider will bring it in for the Thunder.
I think this one was on Braun, a little bit away from the play. The play cut it off a little bit, couldn't exactly tell what happened there, but it's good for the Thunder, and they'll get the ball back with a 7-point lead.
Maya Walls back into the game for Kwolachek. Williams to Swider. Dembski in the corner. She surveys the court. Finds Williams at the top of the key. Down low to Frazier. Frazier hands it back off to Williams as Williams drives in. Dembski looks at the 3. Comes off the back iron. Now as the Cardinals are back on offense. Here's Walls, newly into the game for the Cardinals. She kicks it out. Cardinals working on the Thunder. Walls driving in, she kicks it out. Look from 3, doesn't go for the Cardinals. Williams with the rebound. Tracking back quickly, she'll hand it off to Madsen. Madsen drives in, but finds Dembski at the top. Williams thinks about the shot, but doesn't take it, as Madsen loses it under the basket to Walls.
Looks like Walls maybe thought that she was going to get called there for a foul. She kind of hesitated when she picked up that ball. Seemed to look back at the ref a little bit, but no foul call there.
Around the body of Hannah Williams is that shot by Allison Pearson. Again, keeping this a 5-point game between the Thunder and Cardinals. Frazier down low gets the hook shot for the Thunder.
And again, I can't get over how easy it's looking for Williams to beat her defender down low like that. She's been doing it all night long, leading all scorers in this game. She's been playing really extremely well all night long.
Right, she's at 20 points on the night, just above her average of 18 points. She's been playing 24 minutes so far, had 3 stellar blocks and 3 steals as well, 6 off the boards. So tons of good looks from her. Also scoring a ton for the Thunder is Madsen. She's been stepping up her game. She's at 12 points. You know, the Thunder usually have about 4 players in the double digits. So tonight, just 2. That's Frazier and Madsen. Swider with 9. So coming at those double digits. And then the Cardinals, it's been Kwolachek. She's at 14 points. We saw her bury a couple threes. Her game has been on fire for the Cardinals. So John, as we head into this final 6 minutes, 30 seconds between the two teams, what would you say is the main storyline so far in tonight's game?
I think the main storyline for the Thunder, like we've been talking about, Hannah Frazier's tends to be the storyline for the Thunder just by the sheer amount of points that she scores every night. But I think it's been just the resiliency of these North Central Cardinals for sure, been able to stay in this game despite, what was kind of a rough first quarter. And been able to find multiple ways to get it done. They were really going for the layups, the drive plays early on, and then kind of transitioned to hitting a bunch of threes in the middle part of this game. So just been really impressed with them and their ability to stay in this game against a much older, more experienced team in the Thunder. And, it's only a 7-point deficit with 6 minutes to go, so this is still definitely anybody's game. We'll see if the Thunder can close it out.
Slider over to Williams. Williams back to Dembski. Dembski and Williams going back and forth now as Swider comes into the mix. She's top of the key over to Dembski. 7 on the shot clock. Madsen in the corner, drives into the basket and gets a layup. So Madsen 5 for 7 tonight, taking her total up to 14 points with that layup. Here's Pearson with a long 2. It falls, but there's a whistle just before. So as the two refs talk it over, we'll check out this replay.
Yeah, it's going to be on Williams there with that shove, I think. It was a pretty clear shove right before that 2 went up.
Yeah, and she's questioning the call a little bit, looking at the ref with her arms out. That's going to be the Thunder's 3rd team foul as the Cardinals bring it in from baseline. And Kwolacek immediately takes a shot, but it comes off the rim. Frazier with the rebound. Hands it over to Swider. Swider over in the corner to Dembski. Here's Williams. Dribbles all around court as now Swider puts up the 3. Comes off the rim and the Cardinals grab the rebound. So with a 7-point difference between them and the Thunder, the Cardinals looking to put up some points here in the final 5 minutes. Here's the hook shot. It gets sent out of bounds by Dembski. So no score for the Cardinals, but they'll keep possession here. The refs at the scoring table as Jordan Myras going to sub into the game for Christy Dembski. Cardinals get the and 1. See that here again on the replay as the layup comes down, and now Jessica Kwolacek will take the line. It's going to be the Thunder's 4th team foul and Kwolacek's first visit to the charity stripe. Cardinals bring Mitrice Smith into the game, sophomore from Kewanee, Illinois. Kwolacek makes the free throw, gets the total 3 points as the Thunder track back. Williams in the corner. Williams over to Madsen. Madsen finds Swider. Swider back to Myroth. Myroth driving in. She kicks out to Swider. In the quarter, Myroth passes it to Frazier, but sent out of bounds by the Cardinals.
Yeah, that was an ambitious pass there. Frazier had 2 defenders swarming her, and she puts up that one.
Right, Frazier with the long two, comes off the front rim. Williams is going to get called just in front of the Thunder bench for traveling. And she seems, as she hit the court, to maybe hit her ankle funny or something. She's a little bit on the limp.
Yeah, that didn't look great as she kind of stumbled back there and perhaps twisted her ankle a little bit. I don't know, but obviously hope she's okay as North Central brings it back down court.
Here's Kwolacek for the Cardinals. She'll hand it off in the wing. A floater is good for the Cardinals. What a shot there by Stephanie Kwolacek. Love that when the sisters come together. Jessica to Stephanie to score.
Bit of a defensive breakdown there for the Thunder. No one swapped over on her.
Williams to Madsen. Swider back to Madsen. Williams still in the game, so she seems to be doing okay after the fall. Foul on the court. Saw Hannah Frazier fall down, but not really sure what the call was. Here's the replay.
That ball goes into Frazier. She's kind of gets sandwiched between two North Central defenders there, and assuming the call is somewhere in that scrum.
Dembski checks in for Hannah Williams, and Myroth brings it in for the Thunder. Overarching pass to Frazier. Frazier immediately puts up, gets the layup. So still anybody's game, just a 4-point difference here in King Arena. Walls working on Swider. She draws the foul as she puts up the shot. Shot is no good, but she'll take the line. Here it is again on the replay.
That would have been pretty if that would have dropped. That's some great footwork from her. Obviously doesn't get it to go, but will draw the foul and go to the line, try to cut this lead down to 2. And I think this is obviously, as we've mentioned already, this would be big just for the Thunder to guarantee the conference title, regular season title, but just to go into the playoffs on a 4-game win streak, I think would be equally big as well, just for the momentum's sake. So I think you want this game for sure. But North Central is not giving up. They're not going to give the Thunder anything easy.
Walls makes the first, doesn't get the second. She shoots at 58% from the line. So 1 for 2 for her. Myroth now over to Swider. Swider to Madsen. Swider down low to Frazier. 8 on the shot clock. She tries to get the shot up, but is called for the foul. So she'll take the line. And again, this is not the player you want at the line. Second strongest from the charity stripe for the Thunder. She doesn't get the first, but she'll take another. She doesn't get the second to fall either, which is rare for her. She shoots 86 from the line, giving the Cardinals a chance to close in on the Thunder here. The shot is short from Kwolacek, so Madsen gonna capitalize. She sends it down court to Swider. Swider with the 3. It comes off the iron as the Cardinals swipe the board and get things rolling their own direction. Here's the pass down low, and the layup is clean for the Cardinals. And that's Dimitrova making this just a 1-point game. Cardinals trail 59 to the Thunder 60. Myroth over to Frazier. Frazier bobbles it, but hangs on. Here's Dembski with the 3. Nothing but net.
Thunder able to answer pretty much all night long. North Central just can't quite get over this hump.
That's Dembski's first 3-pointer of the night. Again, coming just when the Thunder needed it. So this time, Dembski causing the Cardinals to call a timeout.
Yeah, smart timeout. 1:47 left to play. Just a 2-possession game for the Cardinals. I mean, this is what we expected, I think, seeing the way that this game has progressed. The Cardinals have been in it all night long. We'll see if they can finally get over this deficit that they've been facing up against. But the Thunder have answered well all night long. They've been hit by a few swings from the Cardinals, but they've been right there ready to answer. With 1:47 left, we'll see if that continues to be the case or if the Cardinals can go on a run and tie this one up.
And we have to give credit where credit is due. Natalie Dimitrova for the Cardinals has been having quite the night. She has a double-double. Has got 10 points on the night. She's not the leader for the Cardinals, as that's Kwolachek Jessica with 17. But Dimitrova also has 3 blocks and then 11 rebounds. So double-double for her, which is statistically significant on the night. Frazier over to Myra. So just under 90 seconds. Demski almost loses it to the Cardinals, but she maintains possession. Williams back to Demski, down low to Frazier. Frazier to Williams on the run. She'll get the layup. So great teamwork there in order to set up the post and allow Williams to come through with a finish. Here's Braun trying to get around Myra. She hands it off. The shot down low, no good. Madsen on the run, she finds Myra. We have a foul on the court. That's going to be Dimitrova's 4th foul, sending Hannah Frazier back to the line.
Yep, Dimitrova just with the reach-in foul on Frazier there, sending her to the line, who missed her last 2 unexpectedly. We'll see if she can make up for that at the line here.
Yeah, careful, she's hungry. Doesn't get the first, but she'll take another. Second one just comes off the rim. So timeout North Central. 43 seconds remaining in the game. The Thunder lead 65-59, 6-point difference for them. This has been a close one since the second quarter. The Thunder had an 11-point lead there in the first. Cardinals have been tracking back and continue to close on that lead. So the Thunder looking to finish this one out, claim the outright conference title, and the Cardinals going to continue to fight until the final buzzer.
Yep, and the Cardinals were at 6 points down. You expect that they'll probably need a 3, and they've gone a little bit cold from 3, I think, in the last few minutes, last few quarters even. They were really at the midpoint of the game really just drilling those 3s. I believe we're 6 for 11 at one point. So we'll see if they can kind of find their stride on that from that part of the game in these last 43 seconds, because they'll probably need it.
Cardinals back on the court. Thunder now joining them. Here's Stephanie Kwolachek bringing it in with Pearson for the Cardinals. Going to be a foul on the court. Hannah Frazier will help up Natalie Dimitrova as she heads to the line. So we saw this on the other side. Dimitrova fouling Frazier, sending her to the line for some buckets. And now Frazier fouling Dimitrova with the chance to shoot some. Dimitrova banks the first. These being her first free throws of the night. She's 1 for 1. Second one comes off the rim. Frazier fights for the rebound, doesn't get it. Cardinals still with possession. The 3 from the corner is no good, as the Cardinals again fight for the rebound, but there's going to be a call on the court.
Wow, that would have been a huge turn of events if the Cardinals were able to not only get that rebound, but then bury that corner 3. I mean, that would have put them down by 2. It would have been exactly what they needed, but just can't get it to go. And that'll, Thunder still up 5 with Dembski now at the line.
So a shootout till the end. Here's Dembski now at the line. Makes the first, she'll take another. Doesn't get the second. And timeout by North Central. So just over 30 seconds. 2 different timeouts. The Thunder talking about their game strategy, how they're going to finish this one. They've got a 6-point lead on the Cardinals. And the Cardinals, again, looking to fight till the end.
If they really wanted that 3, but they still definitely have a chance. 30 seconds to play.
Yeah, John Mark, if you're coach Maggie McCloskey backs, what are you saying over there in that timeout?
I mean, you know they're going to have to try to put up a 3, so you definitely want to watch, try to get box out, get out quickly to the outside, hands up. That's sort of kind of the basics there for guarding 3s. I mean, obviously they could try to go for a quick 2 here as well. And we've seen them kind of play both ways this game, so we've seen Foley and Dimitrova hit some 3s, so definitely get out on them for sure. See what they end up going for as the inbound comes in.
As the clock winds down. Wow, the Cardinals draw the and 1.
Yeah, and that's
Watch
big.
that again on the replay.
Yeah, went for the quick 2. That was out of the timeout what they decided to go with. Just immediately just pass in, then went right to the hoop, and they get the and 1. So they get to run what they want and get the possibility of making a 3-point play and cutting it down to just a 1-shot lead for the Thunder. So exactly what the doctor ordered on that play for the Cardinals.
Jessica Kwolacek at the line, lead scorer tonight for the Cardinals. She's got 19 points. Chance here to send her to the double digits.
Yeah, this is a big, big free throw. She nails it.
Yeah, she goes 2 for 2 on the night with that free throw. The Thunder going to take a timeout here. So crazy turn of events just in the last 30 seconds, making this a 3-point game. That's just a shot away.
Yeah, 1 shot after all the
shot away from a tie.
Ebbs and flows of this game. It comes down to these last 27 seconds and a 1-shot differential. Obviously, the Cardinals are going to be playing defense on this play.
Yeah, and I was always raised on the saying of a tie is like kissing your sister or your brother. Like, it's not good. You don't want that. So 27 seconds to play. Thunder going to bring it in here as the Cardinals join them on the court. Dembski to Madsen. Madsen draws a foul.
Okay, so Cardinals going for the foul. They're going to send the Thunder to the line, challenge them to make these free throws, and then try to get quick buckets on the other end.
Yeah, an interesting strategy. Both teams in the bonus. So Madsen here at the line.
Yeah, don't want the Thunder to be able to drain those 24 seconds off the clock.
As she does. We've talked about it. Her shot is just improving night after night. She's got now 15 points on the night. Makes the second as well. No hesitation. Pretty much telling the Cardinals, hey, send me to the line any day. So Madsen gonna step out as Swider enters the game for the Thunder. Here's the Cardinals.
Yep, and the
Shot clock matching game clock, 20
need to go
seconds.
quick. Need to go quick, and they get a quick basket there, so they're answering here. Now they're going to need to force a turnover or hope for some missed free throws from the Thunder. Obviously, they're going to go for the turnover off of this inbound.
So a little bit of confusion on the court, but both teams are now going to head into a timeout.
I think that timeout was called by Wheaton there. Yeah, just a little bit of
Coach
confusion.
Madsen called the timeout. So now both teams in the huddle.
Yep.
And what more fitting than the final countdown to come on in King Arena here with 19 seconds to play.
Yep, so if you're Thunder, you just got to be solid and careful on this inbound pass. Turnover is the last thing you want to do, so got to be aware that they're going to be going hard trying to force this.
Oh my gosh, and the song is still playing. Still the final countdown. Here's Dembski to bring it in for the Thunder. Dembski to Williams. Williams with 2 on.
Cardinal bench wanted the jump ball on there, trying to wrap her up and get that jump ball, but
right, and it looks like one of the players, one of the Cardinals, that's going to be Natalie Dimitrova, is going to come off. She might have taken a punch to the nose. I think she's continuing to check her nose and might have to come off because of blood. You can't have blood on the court. So in her place, Walls is going to step in as Hannah Williams will take the line.
Yep, so every free throw huge here for the Thunder. They can keep it at 5.
Williams buries the first, taking her total points up to 7 on the night. She's 3 for 3 from the line.
Clutching up right here for the Thunder. Yeah, 4 for 4 on these late final minute free throws.
Second. So 4 for 4 from her as Swider swipes the board.
Yeah, very quick 3 out from the Cardinals, trying to get within 2, as you see here, and then Swider just picks up the board that fell right into her hands, and now we'll head to the line and we'll look to probably seal this game and the regular season conference title for the Thunder.
So here's Swider at the line, just under 90%. Nails the first. John Mark, who was it that I said you don't want to send to the line for the Thunder?
I believe it was Swider was who you said.
Hannah Swider. Knocks down the second. 8 seconds on the clock. You send Swider to the line. Here's the Cardinals tracking back on the fast break. Don't get the layup. And there's the final buzzer. So the Thunder take the cake and are the outright conference champions with a win over the Cardinals, 72-65. Please stay with us. We're actually going to send things down to the floor. There's going to be a presentation for the Thunder and their victory here tonight. So we're going to run through some statistics, but then please stay with us as we send it back down to the court for that presentation. So leading in points for the Thunder, John Mark mentioned her name a lot. It just looks too easy. That's Hannah Frazier, 22 points. She went 9 for 16, had 9 rebounds. And then behind her, Madsen with 16 points on the night. We got to give credit where credit is due for the Cardinals. Dimitrova had a double-double. She had 11 points, 11 rebounds, but then, of course, fouled out at 5. Braun had 5 points on the night, 6 assists, and also fouled out at 5. And then it was Polacek with a total of 20 points for the Cardinals, leading the way. So impressive shots on both sides of the court. John Mark, final thoughts.
Yeah, I mean, this is just a huge win for all the reasons that we've mentioned. Winning the regular season conference title and now going to be entering the playoffs with a 4-game win streak. I think is huge for momentum for the Thunder.
Huge. We send things down to the court for the trophy presentation.